In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a new Rainbow Loom bracelet called the Mini Fishtail Crossover Mash-up. It's a similar concept to the Mini Fishtail Crossover. However, in this bracelet, the center fishtail will be a solid color, whereas the side fishtails are going to be a mix of both colors. So you're going to need one loom, and you want to have it set up in a rectangular shape. And as you can see, I have moved the blue connector piece up so that when I make my bracelet, it's going to work its way down through this open area. We're going to be working with these 4 pins right here, and I've chosen 2 colors. In an attempt to make a more boy-looking bracelet, I've chosen black and gray. So I'm going to take my first color, which is black, start at the bottom right pin and stretch it up diagonally to the left. And now what I want to do is take the lower side of this black band, the side that is closest to you, and pull it up and to the right and over that pin. I'm going to take my second color, which is gray. Again, I'm going to start on the bottom right pin, pull it up diagonally to the left, but this time I'm going to take the top of this gray band and pull it down and to the left and over that pin. So that is what the bottom layer will look like. You want to push it all that down. Now I'm back to black again. Again, I'm going to start with the bottom right, stretch it up and to the left. Then I'm going to grab the lower part of the black band closest to you and pull it up and over the far right pin, up diagonally. And again, push that down. Now I'm going to take my gray, again, pulling it up diagonally to the left. And once that's on, I'm going to grab the top side, the one farthest away from you, the top of the gray band, and pull it down and to the left. And now we want to push all of that down. Now again, we're back to black, starting on the bottom right, stretching up diagonally to the left. Now grabbing the bottom of the band closest to you and pulling it up diagonally to the right and putting it over that pin. And then I'm going to push that down and take the gray, stretch it up diagonally to the left, grab the top of the gray band and pull it down and to the left. So now that we're at this point, we should have 3 layers on. There should be 3 grays and 3 blacks. So as you can see, the pins where we initially placed the diagonal band are going to have twice as many bands, and they should be in the order of black, gray, black, gray, black, gray. If for some reason your bands are not in this color, it means you have overlapped at some point and you need to straighten them out, because if they're overlapped, it's not going to turn out correctly. And then on these pins, we should just have a single color. There should be 3 gray on here, 3 black on here, and then again this far pin is going to have twice as many, black, gray, black, gray, black, gray. So now we want to start taking off the bottom layer. I'm going to start with this bottom right pin, and what I'm going to do is actually remove 2 bands from these pins that have twice as many bands on. So I'm going to take the black, pull it up over the top, and then I'm also going to take the bottom gray and pull that up and over the top. Now on this pin I only have black, so I only want to remove 1, which is the bottom black. Over to the next pin. Now this has twice as many, so I want to remove the bottom black, pull it over the top, and then also the bottom gray and pull that over the top. And now we're back to the front pins, and since we only have gray, we want to remove 1 bottom gray. And then you want to push all of that down. And you always want to push down to make room to add your next layers on. So now I'm back to black, going to start at the bottom right, stretch it up to the left diagonally, grab the bottom part of the black band and pull it up over to the top right. Push that down. Now I'm going to do gray. Start at the bottom right and stretch it up and to the left. And this time I'm grabbing the top part of the gray band and stretching it down to the left. Now I'm going to take the next layer off. So again, going from the bottom, you want to take one black and over the top, and then one gray and pull it over the top. Now with this pin, we only want to take one black. Now at the top here, we want to take two bands, the bottom black and then the bottom gray. And then at the bottom, we just need one gray. And you want to push that down. Back to black. Stretch it up diagonally. Grab the bottom part of the black band and stretch it up to the right. Push that down. Now put on your gray. And grab the top of the gray band and pull that down and to the left. Again, we're going to take off a bottom black and then a bottom gray. Move up to the black, just one bottom black. At the top, we want to remove a bottom black and then also a gray. And then on the gray pin, we just want to move one from the bottom. So I'm just going to continue on in the same pattern. The blacks are always going to be on the right and the grays are always going to be on the left. Our bracelet will grow and work its way down through the center, and when I get to a good length, I will show you how to take it off. When your bracelet is to the length that you'd like it and you're ready to take it off, what you want to do is continue with the same pattern. Start with the bottom right hand pin. You want to grab the very bottom black, pull it out and over the top, and then the bottom gray and pull that over the top. Then you want to go on to the next one up and take off the very bottom black. Go over to the next pin. You're going to take two bands off of this, the bottom black and then the bottom gray. And then finally you want to take the bottom gray off of the front pin. And now you should be left with one band on each of these pins and two bands on each of these pins. And so you want to start in the bottom right, pick up the two bands on your hook, leave them on. You can hold them on with your finger, go up diagonal to the other pin with two bands, pick both of those up, and what you want to do is loop the bottom two bands through the top two bands, and then you can put it back on your pin. Make sure you get both bands on. And then you want to pick up this bottom gray band, stretch across to the diagonal black band, hold it on with your finger, go down through the center, pick it up. Now you have the two bands, and loop one through the other. And then you can put that back on. Now you want to pick up the two bands on this top left pin, So now you have them both on your hook. Come back over and pick up this last band, and then you can take it off of the loom. And now you want to loop this bottom band through the top two, and you're left with one band. Then you want to take your clip. I have an S clip, and you want to hook it on, come around to the other end, and you can see the ends a little loose. So what you can do is just tug on some of the other bands to pull that in a little bit. And if you want, you can loop some bands through the others to make it a little tighter. I'm just looping through some of the looser bands. And then when you have it how you'd like it, just take the other end of your S clip and stick it through and detach it. And here you have your bracelet. It has the gray in the center on the one side, and then the colors are mashed together on the sides, and then on the flip side you have the black in the center.